our Shadow Clone has a bike? Our Shadow Clone has a bike. And he's got so many blades. Oh, this is... this is peak Brotato now. Hello everyone, Jeff here. Welcome back to Brotato. It is Monday and it is time for some silliness. We're gonna do something with the blade character. With GMO. We actually have to turn on GMO for that to work though. We're gonna use blade and we're gonna use psychic. Now, I know we've used psychic a lot recently and I wasn't gonna use a psychic run anytime soon, but I found out that the QMato mod or whatever has Terra Blade as a weapon. And as a huge Terraria fan, like I played Terraria instead of Minecraft basically, I felt like I had to try this out. Now, the joke is, right, that this weapon shoots basically a little wind beam when it hits something. So my plan is we're gonna get a bunch of Terra Blades, right? And then it's just gonna be a spiral of wind shears going off constantly. Now, that said, if you don't know what these characters do, the reason the weapon's spinning around us because the blade character from Brotato, you can't equip ranged weapons. You start with a knife. The can't equip ranged weapons is actually a buff. That means we won't see ranged weapons in the shop. Items cost 50% more, but there's 300% more enemies, and enemies drop half materials. It all evens out. And then Psychic, you can only have 2 weapons to start with, but you get a slot every time you level up and XP gains reduced. But again, there's more enemies, so it's kind of like, I don't know. It's all balanced out. And then Terra Blade, which just it does what it does, and it scales with melee damage strictly. So it's pretty straightforward. I'm going to take luck to start with. I'm going to sell this knife, and we're going to hope to see as many Terra Blades as possible. I was expecting it to be a little expensive. Kind of not surprised by that, as, like, I mean, you saw what it did last wave. It was ridiculous. So what we're going to want is quite a bit of damage and quite a bit of, well, melee damage and some attack speed. Ideally, we don't need too much attack speed because we'll have enough weapons, but the beginning is going to be a little rough, as every psychic character run typically tends to be. It's a little rough just because the reduced XP, you get less stuff. Attack speed's fine. All right, so we get another Terra Blade. I'm interested in coffee, but I would rather see a blade first. Okay. Well, now we have 4. So that's a big deal. And the nice thing is this isn't like an on crit effect. This is an always effect. So as our damage goes up, the blade's going to get stronger. And there's going to be a lot of enemies. Obviously, we have to be careful. Because it is very easy to die. You have less XP. You have less max HP. Holy words. You have less max HP as a psychic character due to having less levels naturally at the start. So it's the one downside. The game keeps trying to get me cigarettes. I don't know what's up with that. We'll take 8 harvesting. I think it's fine. A thunder sword? Nah. What's the crit rate? It's 1.5. Yeah, I kind of figured we don't exactly care. We have 2 weapon slots. I mean, we could get UAVs, but we don't really like need to, I feel like. 4% damage, 3% speed. This is a good way to just die. I feel like. What if we begged for mercy? So I'm not going to take it. So here's the thing, right? I am going to take weird food. The way this blade storm works also is that the less HP you have, the faster the blades spin. So getting armor and like max HP is pretty effective. I think once we get to like wave 9 or so, we're gonna be really like just causing some havoc. But we do need more damage because otherwise the wind blade is not gonna be a relevant amount of damage. This is insane for clearing though. It's absolutely dumb. I'm not gonna take negative armor though. We could take 6 max HP. I think that's like the safe option. It might not be optimal, but it's fine. All right, there's another Terra Blade. I would like another one. Cool. I'm gonna roll one more time. All right, let's see what happens when they're blue. It does more damage. Attacks slightly faster. the projectile does slightly more damage. Okay, so upgrading it, maybe not a big priority. It may do more things as it's tiered up to a higher tier. I don't know. It's my first time using it. Shout out to Chaz in my Discord for bringing that to my attention. But yeah, okay, Terraria is one of my favorite games of all time, for sure. It's just the right amount of like free exploration plus like side 2D platforming action game. Just works. And they just keep bringing out patches for it like every 2 or 3 years for even though they've said they've been done for like 7 or something like that. It's incredible. We have a lot of money also, I'm noticing. I would like damage here. I will take armor. Take max HP. I mean, it's fine. A Rasputin's book. These are not things we need. Lumberjack shirt's actually not terrible here. Bag is basically a must buy at all times. Chopper. No, I'll take a plant. Some extra healing. Yeah, this is gonna feel real good once we have a bunch. Man. Oh, I'm so glad to be doing nonsense and not Suffering Sunday. This past one was rough, because I really thought I could do it, and if you haven't seen it, it's brutal. The game does not mess around. We're gonna come out of wave 6 with over 300 materials again. Is that real? Like way over 300 materials. Plus there's a crate over there. So that's another thing too. Adding more enemies is better because you get, I mean, I'll take 5% crit, whatever. I'll take 10 luck. These are fine. Wheat. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Terrablade doesn't scale with elemental damage. Would have seemed fairly on theme. We have room for a lot of slots. Do we want a nut? I mean, phrasing, but also ill-gotten gains. No. Nope. No, thank you. There's a blue Terrablade. Okay, and leather vest. These are all things we like. Dangerous cake. Dangerous cake's a funny item. This is my first time trying out the it's QM Tato, right? Not QT Mato. I think. Mod. So there's a lot of like combinations of things that we're going to be doing this week. This one is this one's already off to a really good start. I definitely saw there's a character, I was told, and then saw there's a character who can pick up turrets, so there's maybe some things we can do with that, and potentially a shield generator character, perhaps? But yeah, I've got some ideas. So, a lot of fun stuff coming this week. A lot of fun Brotato, and then back to Suffering next Sunday. We're definitely falling off on damage, though. Can't help but notice. That's not a way to fix that. 15% attack speed helps. Another Terrablade. We're going to take the leather vest because it's too good not to. I would like more enemies. It's so expensive, though. It's so expensive. I mean, Dusty Fedora is just good, right? Like, the amount of luck you just incidentally get. Plus, bigger map size isn't necessarily bad for us when we're doing this like Windblade thing. These type of waves are a little scary because there's so many there's so many extra brutes. You could just get like triple tapped. I've been a little stressed today as my football team decided to play extremely sloppily for the first like 3/4 of the game. Thankfully, they turned it around. Like I said, this one's a little scary. But as you see, the blades go faster. We also don't really have much movement speed, so that's probably something we need to like resolve. So we're getting a rundown. I left everything on the table. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We could improve tools, but it's just like super expensive. I mean, revamp's fine. It's hard not to take it. I would definitely prefer... I mean, I'm gonna take this Lost Stuck. There's another Terra Blade. Okay. Okay, yeah, we just don't have a lot of stuff right now. Although this wave should be whatever. Like, not a problem. The previous waves, all the enemies had a little too much health. This wave, they have just the right amount. Much like the Goldilocks story, this porridge is just right after we spit in the other two porridges. And I don't know, pull an Amber Heard on the bed or something. I don't know what's actually going on in Goldilocks. Like, what's the... Is that some, like, grim fairy tale turned wholesome? Where in reality, she actually just gets eaten by a bear. And the moral of the story is don't break into other people's houses. I would not be surprised if all of that was, like, the actual joke. I have no idea. I'm just, like, thinking out loud here. Oh, man, that reminded me. I haven't seen that, like, evil Winnie the Pooh, you know, Winnie the Pooh movie, whatever it's called. But I feel like I need to. I will take 10% attack speed. I will also take Not a Rat. I will also take Banner. 12% damage. That's what we needed. That was a big boost. And we don't care about range because it makes the blades further out from us, and we don't really want that. 7% crit when we're not critting at all versus just like 4 HP regen. I kind of like the idea of surviving, so let's do that. Ugly Tooth pretty good here. Terra Blade, Ritual. These are all things I like. I don't want to increase enemy speed at all, really. Again, Alien Eyes would be good, but we're not taking it. That is a purple Terra Blade. Thank you. Thank you. Take a beanie. Torture, not today. Not today. Another Terra Blade. Okay, we have 14 of 15. It's pretty good. And again, Cyberball would be a pretty good pickup here, but we're not doing that right now. We are all in on the Terraria build. Makes me want to play Terraria. I haven't booted up in like a year. I feel like maybe longer. I don't know. Look it. This is glorious. See, this is... I'll also say this. This is what I imagined the legendary weapons from 1.0 vanilla to 1.0 vanilla. That was a redundant statement. To do when they came out. Like Excalibur, I expected Excalibur to shoot some type of beam or some type of cool shit. Or at least one of them. Maybe not Excalibur, but like some type of beam sword thing. So I was a little disappointed with how tame they were. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're like really, really strong and they're good and interesting. But I think baseline, the game's a little on the tame side with outrageous weapons. But I guess since we have mods, it doesn't really matter. I'm not like complaining. This game is maybe the best $5 ever spent in gaming. 2 armor, 3 lifesteal. I think 2 armor is probably better value here. I would like the Terra Blade. I will take damage, although I want more speed now. Tardigrade's kind of like whatever. Not like super into it. Take a 6. I'll lock a Blessed Jade Ring. Having death protection's not terrible. All right, this guy's gonna get roasted, I suspect. It's just his patterns aren't too bad. I think it's a combination of like I've killed him so many times and he kind of has simpler patterns than the newer elites that were added with the release of the game. So, you know, all those things add up. Uh-oh, that's one of the problems with this character. If a character gets inside your bubble, specifically one of those guys and you have enough speed to run away, bad things can happen. So we need to fix that. Now, thankfully, they stop after they tag you. Otherwise, we would have died there, but it's not how it works. Enemy speed down. Yep. I want damage. I want damage. I probably should have taken speed there, though. All right, let's take Death Protection, Terra Blade. We have 16 Terra Blades now. Melee damage is fine. Does it scale better? Oh, it does scale better as it goes up. Oh, okay. So that's kind of relevant. Do we have knockback? 3 knockback deals extra damage by knockback power. I mean, I assume we take this, right? Hopefully it doesn't crash the game. These are the type of things I worry about crashing the game. Knockback items. Historically, knockback items have been notorious for making Brotato crash, even before like official mods were a thing. I remember there was one that like item that like a weapon or something that shot like a wave, like a tidal wave or something. I remember the first time I used it, it shot it and the game just like immediately crashed. I was like, okay, well, that's unfortunate because it was pretty cool, but it is what it is. Really need to get... Okay, so range down, and I know I've said this before, I need to remember, take all the range down items so we can like pull this ring in closer to us. And then a little bit of movement speed before, you know, later on waves. So many materials on the ground. Okay, there's the movement speed. There's another Terra Blade. I'll take a Broken Mouth. It's just good value. Boombox does crash the game. That's a known bug. A purple Terra Blade seems good. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, this is that fun type of Brotato. Because we're not... Look, this isn't one of those runs where we've already won. Like, I could very easily die here. But as long as I don't play horrendously stupid, there's no reason we should. Also, we're, like, spamming wind blades, and that's kind of sick. That's a little scary. Little scary there. That's what I was saying. It's very possible to get killed here. There's just so many enemies. But also so much money. Dangerous cake. I mean, sure. No. Okay, let's get 8 melee damage. That was a big one. And then mastery. Oh, a little muscly dude and a Terra Blade. This was a good... Do we take a Razor Blade too? That's not amazing here. I kind of want the speed. A regen pot? It's expensive, but all right. Oh, Return of the Crocodile. He is spawning some serious wind slashes. Oh, did he hit me? I couldn't even really tell. It is a wave 14 elite. There's gonna be a lot of enemies around. We should just walk around here, I think. Should get incidental kills more often than not. Maybe we should pick up some armor, because it feels like we're getting hit for a lot of damage. Yeah, 13 is a large number when there's this many things on the screen. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Squeeze to the hole. And don't get stood on. That's very important. Also, don't run into bullets. Is it just keeps coming? Okay, I gotta be really careful here because we're about to die. Notice the blades are... Okay. No fairy tale. That was horrifying. I'm buying UAVs. Missile? Yeah. Terrablade? Nah, don't don't at me with this karmic retribution bullshit. It's gonna die. This is a Terrablade. Bicycle is fantastic, and Terrified Onion, that gives us a lot of speed. We have a Terrablade ready to go. We haven't gotten any XP up items, but now we're on a bike, so like, what are they really supposed to do? I wasn't gonna get the UAVs, but like, that last wave put the fear in me. We're being honest. See, now I want to try Terrablade without... Oh no. Oh no, that was a lot of damage. I want to try Terrablade without Blade Master, so we can... Or without Psychic, so we can get better blades. Because right now we're just getting, you know, getting a bunch of common tier ones and get them up to like legendary and see how effective it is. Trying to find a hole here to go to, but all right. Well, left a lot on the ground there, but sometimes you just do what you got to do. I am very interested in like some armor here. 5 HP regen, considering that we have a regen pot, is kind of a big deal. So that's a damage totem, not a healing totem. Never mind. Sure. Take a Terrablade. Purple Terrablade? Okay. Can't say no to that. Did we have much survivability? Not really, although... I guess most of our struggles really just come from the fact that our HP is a little lower than normal because of Psychic, and then... You know, there's 3 times as many enemies as normal. Plus, I don't think Terrablade is necessarily the best combo with Blade Master. It doesn't seem like. It's just very pleasing to me. It's definitely a cool effect. It just doesn't do an insane amount of damage. Or generate like outrageous income like a Thief's Dagger would. So we're kind of just making do with it. Maybe we can... So much extra materials. I will take Ice Armor, fantastic. And a Steel. That's pretty good. 12% dodge is actually not bad. That is a... That is a legendary Shadow Katana? Okay. I mean, I wasn't going to like abandon the Terrablade, but if you're gonna offer me that, I will take a Focus as well. If you're gonna offer me a Shadow Blade of that quality, who am I to say no? All right, these guys also like scare me very much, because if they like get inside my safe space, I'm not... They're gonna get me with the no touch, and I'm not about that. Some Danny Masterson stuff, and we're not here for that. Man, that just feels bad. I love that 70s show. Why does everyone gotta suck? Is it so hard to be a good person? Look at all this luck on the ground for us. It's crazy. Oh, our Shadow Clone has a bike? Our Shadow Clone has a bike. And he's got so many blades. Oh, this is... This is peak Brotato now. Oh, everything I've done so far up to this point is nothing in comparison to Shadow Clone on a bike. Magic Mirror and improved tools. Okay. Okay, let's take max HP so we live. We have a Magic Mirror sitting. We could just take Plant. It's not terrible, but I think we can do better. We could take 3 UA. I mean, this is the correct answer. Let's get a bunch of UAVs. Scalding Blanket? Nah. Nah. Still nah. Taboo put, nope, nope, nope. Bottomless pit's not bad here. Coke also okay-ish. Not an amazing shop, but I mean, UAVs are good. This wave's a little scary. I mean, okay, I thought this wave was gonna be a little scary, but it looks like they're just getting put into blender. Oh, we have the bike summon now. I can't do anything. We got our own personal Moomin Rider. Hit them with the Justice Crash. Literally the best character for One Punch Man. 100%. Not close. All right, now we have two shadow clones on bikes. All right, well, one went away. He did his job and he left. But no, reinforcements. Calling in all the paper boys right now. This is a good run. Metal detector? I mean, like, we could. I guess we'll take it. Big blanket. I guess I'll take that too. Dangerous cake and a break the game. I guess we can find out. We're far enough in now. Give me a Terra Blade. Give me another blanket. Plum Blossom's insane. Can't afford anything else. The game is not broken so far, but we'll see once the triggers happen. I thought the music stopped. I thought the music like bugged out for a second, but it just went to the slow part. Oh, we already got our minion. Taking that Shadow Katana was one of the best like shop decisions I've ever made in Brotato. My only problem is there's almost too much going on the screen, so I'm having a hard time looking at all the like wind attacks. While also like trying to dodge and whatnot. Because I still feel like I could get killed if I like am too careless. That was a lot of luck. I'll take Razor Blade, sure. Why not? I think Spill is actually pretty decent. Poison enemy speed down. Yeah, that's good. Investments. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take investments with the prospect that potentially we play endless, depending on what you guys want to see. I'm also gonna take this other Shadow Katana and this black belt and this non-gate. We have no money, not a lot of income, but we're gonna hit endless and just see what happens. If you guys want to see it, let me know in the comments. I'm not recording one ahead of time, so I'll know after this video comes up what you guys want. But, you know, if not, I've got other nonsense planned, so we'll see. It's not like we're super strong either. I mean, endless might just be a few waves. Judging by how long it's taking to kill this guy. These guys over here. Frozen and murdered. Oh, the bike gang's here. It's over. It's over for you now. I need to pick up some materials. There's too much. There's like too much stuff. We need some auto pickup or something if we were to continue, because like, I don't know. 500 in the bag's too much. And now it's like that much. Okay. We'll take a diploma. We'll definitely take community support. Spotlight's kind of, I mean, I'm going to take it, but it's whatever. CRISPR? I mean, this adds a lot of experience for us. It doesn't add like realistically a lot of experience, but it doesn't lose us that much damage. So I think it's fine if we continue. Again, we'll have to see. But anyways, hope you guys liked the video. That's it for now. And then, yeah, again, if you want to see more, don't forget to comment down below, like the video. If you're not already, subscribe, share it on your Discord, do all that stuff, help out the channel. We just hit 2,200 subs, which is super cool, and I really appreciate everyone. So, yeah. But anyways, I'll see y'all later. Have a great day. Jeff out. Bye.